Hello, everyone. Welcome to cricketworld.com. We are back again with our match insights video, the match preview. And the series preview that we're going to do today is the Australia v India three match one day international series. As always, I've got my friend and colleague Nikhil Narayan with me to look at this particular series. Nikhil, an important series considering that India will be welcoming their two stalwarts back on the field after a long while. That's Virat Kohli and Rohit Sharma. It will be interesting to see how they progress in this three-match one-day series. Just looking at the schedule first, this is the three-match schedule. First game's on 19th, the Sunday. The second game's on 23rd, and the final game is on 25th of October. So important series coming up for both these sides.
Yes, Chandresh. Any series between India, the number one ranked ODI team in the world, and the holders of the Champions Trophy, and Australia, the number ranked three team in the world in ODI cricket, and the winners of the 202 350 over World Cup. Any series between these two countries in any format is a big series, and therefore, uh, when we go to the scores of the both teams, you'll see that both teams have sort of have selected their best possible 15, minus the injuries. Big news from India: Virat Kohli and Rohit Sharma will be back in the mix. They're still playing this format. They're still, somewhere in the plans for the 2027 World Cup in South Africa. But they will be playing under Shubman Gill, who's now, also the skipper in ODI cricket. So it's going to be interesting what tactics Rohit Sharma and Virat Kohli adapt, in their batting. Will Rohit Sharma go after the bowling in the power play like he did in the Champions Trophy, like he's done in the T20I format? So, interest is going to be a very interesting series between India and Australia. Two of the best teams in the world clashing with each other.
And interestingly, Australia will also be without Pat Cummins, who's still not fully fit. Mitchell Marsh will be leading the side. Also, news coming in that two of their key players, Josh Inglis and Adam Zampa, will miss the first ODI against India. In their place, Matthew Kuhneman and Josh Philippe have been called in as standbys. Zampa is out for paternity reasons, while Inglis is also, I believe, not fully fit right now. So they are hoping that he'll be fit for the third match in Sydney. The first match is in Perth. The second match is in Adelaide. So that's the status right now with both the sides, especially Australia facing a few injury queries.
Absolutely, Chandresh. Australia, yes, they'll be without Josh Inglis for the first match, but still, it's a formidable unit led by Mitchell Marsh, who's in the form of his life. They have Travis Head, they have Cooper Connolly, who's in good form in the Australia A series. They have Josh Hazelwood, Mitchell Stark is back. It is a formidable lineup. At India also, the batting is absolutely brilliant for India. Shreyas Iyer will be the vice captain. He has a fantastic record. There's KL Rahul. Ravindra Jadeja wasn't considered for this series, but he's still in the mix for the 2027 World Cup. Jamshid Bumrah has obviously been rested. But all in all, there's a number of superstars in both the teams, Chandresh, and it's going to be a cracker jack of a contest.
Okay. Now, looking at both the sides, who are the key players to watch out for?
I've identified two players from each team. Virat Kohli for India, amongst the greatest ODI batters of all time, needs no introduction. Player of the match in the Champions Trophy semi-final versus Australia, which was the last clash between these two countries, where India defeated Australia. Chandresh, earlier this year. 100 versus Pakistan also in the Champions Trophy, so he's been in good form. He has a great record versus Australia. Australia gets the best out of Virat Kohli across formats, an average of around 55, 800s in the format versus Australia. The other player I've identified for India is Kuldeep Yadav. He's in the form of his life. He has a brilliant ODI record, 181 wickets in 110 innings, strike rate of just over 31, a big wicket taker in the format, good form in the Champions Trophy, and confidence is sky high after a fine performance versus the West Indies in the home Test series. As far as Australia is concerned, Chandresh, Travis Head. Travis Head has been a nemesis for India across formats. We all know what he did in the 2023 World Cup final, the 100 there, 100 in the World Test Championship final against India. Recently, he's blasted 142 versus South Africa in August. He's an explosive opener. He has a strike rate of 123 in the power play in one day cricket since 2024. Overall, he has a brilliant record in ODI. He's averaging around 45, strike rate of 106. He's going to be very dangerous at the top of the order. And then I've identified the wrist spinner, the leg spinner, Adam Zampa, a big wicket taker in ODI cricket, 192 wickets in 114 innings, strike rate of just over 30. Good record versus India, 37 wickets in just 24 matches. Has also got Virat Kohli out 6 times in 15 innings, so it's going to be very interesting. Adam Zampa,
But
Chandresh.
Zampa is not playing the first game. You still expect him to make an impact?
Yes, he's not playing the first game, but Adelaide and Sydney, yes, I do accept those 2 wickets. I think he's going to be a handful.
There's still no word whether he'll actually play. They have said that he's only missing the first game, so there's possibility that he might miss the other 2 games because he's out on paternity leave. So I don't know how long it will take for him to come back from that.
They have plenty of superstars. In case Adam Zampa is not there, Chandresh, I think Mitchell Stark is going to make a massive difference in this series. He's one of the greatest limited overs bowlers in the history of ODIs and T20Is. His numbers in ODI cricket absolutely phenomenal, Chandesh. We know what he did in the 2015 World Cup. He was brilliant in the 2019 World Cup. So Mitchell Stark for me, his strike rate in ODI cricket, fluctuates between the top two of all time. So Mitchell Stark is, I think, going to be a key bowler, especially in the first ODI in Perth, where it suits the Pacers. I think Mitchell Stark will be key uh, at Perth and in the other 2 matches also.
And if I were to ask you to pick 2 key battles that will define this series, what will they be?
If two key battles, okay. I think the one between Rohit Sharma and Josh Hazelwood, it's going to be very interesting. Josh Hazelwood is a very McGrath type line and length restrictive bowler, and Rohit Sharma we know has adopted this absolutely uh, you know uh, a destructive template in the power play in limited overs cricket. He was absolutely phenomenal in the Champions Trophy and in the 2023 World Cup, also in the T20 World Cup, which India won in the Caribbean and America. So I think Rohit Sharma versus Hazelwood is going to be a defining battle. The other way around, I think Mitchell Marsh, the Australian captain, and how he faces the India's Chinaman Kuldeep Yadav is going to be a very interesting battle in the middle overs. Marsh is in the form of his life, a century in ODI cricket recently in T20I. He's striking it big, and Kuldeep Yadav has also been in brilliant form in the recent Test series. Great numbers in ODI. I think that's going to be a defining battle in the series.
Okay, now if I were to pin you down and say pick a series victor, who would it be?
Uh, I think India, might lose the first ODI at Perth because it's a fast wicket, and Australia has better purses. Bumrah is not playing, but I think India will definitely bounce back in Adelaide and Sydney. I think it will be 2-1 to India.
Let's say India's already reached Australia very late. The flight from connecting flight from Singapore to Perth was delayed by close to 4 hours. So I don't know how ready the players will be for the first game, but like you said, the next 2 games going to be very interesting. What do you think? Sitting at home and watching us on cricketworld.com, let us know. Comment, like, share, and subscribe on these videos, and be part of the conversation that Nikhil and I are having right here on cricketworld.com. That's it for now. We'll be back soon. Till then, take good care of yourselves. It's goodbye from both Nikhil and myself.